What's going on with y'all people? This your boy KB coming in live and direct with y'all, man, for another video. The subject at hand today is gonna be Tekashi69, aka Bishashi Fuck 9. That's what I call him, but that's just how I feel. But I'll get to the point of why I'm calling this nigga that shit. Man, like I say, man, before we get to all that, man, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, man, show your love. The channel's called We Forever Lit. As you always know, we stay lit with it, you feel me? So anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man, support the hustle. A nigga just coming out the gate with this, so you feel me? So yeah, support the hustle, man. This is help a nigga get his pockets right, you feel me? So anyways, as I was saying to y'all, man, I was checking in with this whole Tekashi69 shit. I'm sure you've been following the media going on around about this nigga just got locked up and shit, and how he got indicted, not just any kind of indicted, federally indicted by the federal government and shit like that for some racketeering charges, gun possessions, and all type of shit. Because everybody know Tekashi69 is supposed to be some big old blood gangster from the East Coast and shit like that, some big old thugged out gangster and shit. So it's kind of funny that when I was reading the article and shit like that about all this shit this nigga was saying, and I'm just like, what? Like, hold up, this is not what this nigga was saying before. And then the worst thing is, I'm seeing videos of your lawyer saying this and saying that. I'm just like, hold up. This is not what this man was saying. And then you being escorted to court, nigga looking scary as shit. Like, but you supposed to be some hardcore gangster shit though. But anyways though, like I said, man, I just need to know exactly how y'all feel about this situation. So I'm just gonna put away in my little 2 points into it and everything like that of exactly why I don't really give a fuck about this nigga going to jail or going to prison, and why I honestly wouldn't really hurt to have this nigga locked up for a good ass minute. You feel me? And you feel me? So reason why honestly I feel this way because of this nigga, man, is because for the point one is the way how he came out the gate with certain shit. You feel me? When he first came out, when this nigga first came out and shit like that, it's how he came out with everything and how he's presented himself with everything. You feel me? This nigga he could have came out on some okay, alright, good, I'm blood, whatever, I'm a gangster, whatever, and shit like that. But instead of doing that, he took a whole different direction with it. And when it was time for him to answer some of the questions that was being asked to this nigga, instead of him just, being like a real nigga would and answer the questions or whatever, or whoop-de-whoop-wop, he gonna do some fuck nigga shit and some extra shit. I'm gonna get to all the point of what I'm trying to say to y'all. And shit like that. So, as an artist, as a musician, or as an entertainer, whatever like that, you already know everything that you do is being watched by millions of people. Whether it's all over the world, or whether it's just, down the street. Not to mention, you also know that you have kids who's also watching your videos as well. Mainly, especially kids that's watching your videos as well, and they listen to your lyrics and listen to your music. So, as an entertainer in the music industry, before you even decide to put out music, you first have to understand exactly how powerful music is, and how powerful the vibrations and how powerful the energies that music sends out, and how powerful those energies travel within people. You know how powerful it affects people's minds, and how powerful it affects people's emotions in their daily lives. You feel me? Say for example, when you feeling bad, or you feeling down, you want to feel a little better. You play some uppity songs and shit like that to make you feel a little better. Or if a girl feel like she got cheated on, she be playing some sad shit by Mariah Carey or whoever the fuck who be singing some sad, depressing breakup song shit or whatever the fuck you be talking about. You feel me? But at the end of the day, is that music, regardless, you feel me, is supposed to help you and everything like that to cope with that situation. So you have to understand exactly how powerful the power of music is. And the words that you say, not even just the words, but the beat, the vibration, everything that has to do with music and shit like that. So you have a fan base that's primarily mostly kids who are gonna be following you, because new generation rappers, I don't really feel like they have grown niggas like my age or anything like that really following them like that, because it's mostly a new generation kids that listen to this type of shit. I gave Tekashi69's music a chance, to be honest with you, a couple times, and that shit was just stupid whack to me. I just had to turn it off because the nigga, he was screaming and yelling half the goddamn time throughout his lyrics. This man had a remix with fucking 50 Cent, Casanova, and shit. What was that name of the song? Called Get the Strap and shit. 50 Cent verse killed it. Casanova verse killed it. I forgot who was the other nigga that was on this. I think it was for them too. The other nigga's verse that came in killed it. When Tekashi69 came in to do his verse, Nigga fucking verse was retarded as fuck. That shit sounded dumb ass shit. I don't even know how the fuck y'all even listen to that shit. But anyways, back to the point at hand. So, as I say, off the bat, when you come off the bat, you feel me? I used to live in the East Coast and everything like that. I spent a couple years in the East Coast and shit like that. I'm originally, like I said in my first video, I'm originally born and raised in Haiti. Came to America when I was around 8-7 years old and shit. So, you know, moved around back and forth. I wasn't always a well-behaved kid, but we're gonna get past that right now and shit like that. So I moved around a lot. But you know, I spent time in New York, spent time in Florida, spent time in California, and I'm currently living in Vegas. So my transition was from California to Vegas. So, but at the end of the day, even though I am Haitian, I will forever go hard for Haiti and forever go hard for my peoples and shit like that. I still go hard for Cali as well, because my peoples also ride for Cali. You know, I also ride for Cali. You feel me? And I represent a lot of shit in Cali, because California has been good to me, has been bad to me. There's a lot of experiences that I've learned in life because of being in California. Shit that I couldn't have learned somewhere else. So, just with that being said and everything like that, my main issue, honestly, with Tekashi69 was the fact that how he came out when he. So if before I even get to a lot of the main point here, I'm just gonna let y'all know there's gonna be a lot of background noise if you guys do hear it, a lot of scratching shit, because my dog, he tripping, he in his cage right now. He don't like being in that cage, but he ain't got a choice right now. So he gonna be in there for a minute, but it is what it is. But like I said, I'm not gonna edit any shit out. This is just gonna be raw. We forever lit, uncut ass videos. You never know, man. Anything that's happening in this motherfucking channel. So just hey, it is what it is. But yeah. So dude came out and shit like that, and he said that, you know, he's from Treyway. What is it? Treyway Gangsta Blood or some shit like that. Like I said, I don't ride for East Coast like that, so I don't really know how the niggas in the East Coast rock like that. I do got a couple homies from the East Coast and shit like that, but I don't really know how them niggas really rock and really go like that. For me, like I said, when I used to live in New York, I was a little kid, a youngin' back then, so I don't really know how these niggas really operate, allow their activities and shit like that. You feel me? But in California though, I know a good amount of how these niggas operate, because I was operating the same way in California. You feel me? So I can comment for Cali, but I really can't comment. I can comment for the West Coast, but I really can't comment for the East Coast, because like I said, I don't know how these niggas in the East Coast do it. So what is it? Treyway Gangsta Bloods or whatever it might be called. A lot of these niggas' lyrics, matter of fact, I say a good 99.9% of these niggas' lyrics, all he really normally screams out is Treyway this and Treyway that. You feel me? This nigga gonna go out and say, or his lawyer is gonna go out and say, oh, how Tekashi69 was being bullied, forced into, and he was scared for his life into being a Treyway Gangsta Blood or whatever like that. How, you know, Tekashi69, and quote unquote, he's an entertainer portraying a gangster. He's an entertainer portraying, I need you to understand the word that's being used, portraying a gangster, which means he never lived that life, never been about that life, never repped for that life, but he's portraying because he may have some friends who actually was about that life or lived that life, and he's trying to be like them. You feel me? But at the end of the day, my nigga, in your messages, what you portraying as an artist or as an entertainer, where you have millions of people watching your every actions every day, you gotta be careful with what you say. You gotta be careful with what you do. You feel me? Because if you're gonna go ahead and say you a gangster, you a thug, you a blood and shit like that, you gotta be ready for every repercussion that comes with that. You gotta be ready for the good and you gotta be ready for the bad. You gotta be ready for the niggas who's gonna ride with you. You gotta be ready for the niggas who was your friend who might wanna stab you in the back the next day. You gotta be ready for trying to bust a lick, and you also gotta be ready for when it's time to come to get locked up and trying to serve this motherfucking time to keep your mouth shut. But what I did not like, what I don't like and would never like for this nigga and can't give this nigga respect for is the fact that how you gonna say you were claiming Treyway, you were throwing out Treyway against the blood, but then out of nowhere now when the time comes for you to pay your dues, oh shit, I'm no longer a blood, I'm no longer a Treyway, I'm no longer a gangster, I'm no longer this, I'm no longer that, I'm just average day whatever. Like how? My nigga, wasn't it just you recently who pulled up to Cali and shit and got checked by Slim 400? And you got your bitch ass blocked from performing at your own little show, whatever shit that you had going. Niggas was stopping your money because of what you were saying, because of what you were claiming. Ain't you the same nigga who was beefing with YG not too long ago saying Treyway this and Treyway that, talking about fuck YG, da-da-da-da-da, and whoop the whoop what? But now all of a sudden, all this shit was just portraying a gangster, portraying a thug. This shit wasn't real, I was just acting. My nigga, if you want to be an actor, nigga, go work for Warner Brothers. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I don't want to hear that excuse, nigga. Ain't no acting. If you gonna say something and if you gonna portray something, best believe you gotta live by that life. You gotta be ready for the good that comes with it. You gotta be ready for the bad that comes with it. You feel me? But I kept telling people, I already knew this nigga wasn't a gangster because I kept telling people that this nigga talks a lot of shit because he has his camp behind him. This nigga has his industry behind him. He has these motherfuckers boosting his head up and he got his camp behind him, so he's gonna run his mouth and talk all this shit. You feel me? Because in the streets, when you in the streets, any nigga can just pull up and grab a gun. When you in the street, you can pull up and grab anything you want. You can have the homies have your back if you need to, whatever it is, because you in the street, you got the whole camp back behind you up. You feel me? I would not wish jail or prison on anyone. At the end of the day, I would not wish jail because I've been to jail. That shit is not sweet. I've been locked up. That shit is not sweet at all, my nigga. The food is nasty as fuck. The bathroom stink. The fucking room itself, the little fucking 4x4 block of fucking brick that you got surrounding you, smell shitless. You got the next fuck ass nigga who's right next to you and shit taking the shit while you trying to sleep and shit, and the shit can't even be fucking flushed down. Worst of all, if you go to jail in California, you got this nasty ass bathrooms and shit with a motherfucking, especially in LA, they got these nasty ass bathrooms and shit in CDC, where these motherfuckers bathrooms get clogged up and shit. When the bathroom gets clogged up and shit, you can't flush that shit. You got to sleep there with this nigga who just took a dump and shit in the bathroom, and you can't flush it. So now you gotta sleep with the bathroom right next to your head smelling this shit. So I would never wish jail or prison on anybody because I've been there, so I know how nasty that shit is. The food tastes like motherfucking somebody threw that shit up and put it in a plate and trying to serve it to you. Like on me, on mama's, dead ass. Like that shit was nasty as fuck. So I would not wish that on anybody. So I'm not saying that, you know, fuck that nigga, throw his ass in jail. I'm just saying, my nigga, you've been saying a lot of shit. You've been doing a lot of shit. So the time has come for you to actually pay the repercussion to all that shit. You feel me? When a nigga from the street, like I said, get locked up, at the end of the day, my nigga, you ain't got none of the homies with you. And if you do get locked into it, you get lucky, you get locked into where the homies might be at, you better be lucky that shit works out for you. You might be lucky that shit for, because everybody gets that shit. Because I know a lot of niggas who got locked up. I know a lot of niggas who gangbang, who got locked up with their own homies down the block, who got locked up with niggas who they used to see or who they used to call OGs and shit. These same niggas who locked up with is the same niggas who trying to run train on these niggas now, who trying to rape these niggas in prison and jail and shit. So I would never wish that shit on niggas, you feel me? So that's what I'm trying to tell you niggas. When your niggas is out here and shit, when these niggas outside the street, they got all this shit. They could grab a strap, they could grab a gun, they could do all that shit. But when you in lockup, nigga, when you in 23-hour lockdown, nigga, all you got is these two things right here. That's it. You ain't got no gun, you ain't got no none, you ain't even got the homie with you because you got that nigga who's inside with you and these. And that's it. When you first get put on as a gang member, the first thing you do, my nigga, is you get put on, you get jumped in, my nigga. You get to use these right here. They test your motherfucking hands to see how good your hands might be, my nigga, because I ain't gonna have no fuck nigga trying to rob me if you can't throw no hands, my nigga. It's like I said, anybody can grab a gun. Anyone can pull a trigger, but to throw these hands right here, that's a whole different story. Because when you in prison, when you in jail, ain't no guns. It's just gonna be these two hands right here. You gotta know how to throw these motherfuckers up. You either gotta make a shank or some shit, or you gotta know how to throw these up. And if you can't throw these up, my nigga, your booty hole gonna be Big Bubba's little bitch. Straight up. Oh, mama, I'm just letting y'all niggas know straight up. You feel me? If you don't know how to use this shit, I've seen a lot of niggas get locked up. I've seen a lot of niggas who was in the next cell down next to me screaming his motherfucking ass out. Talking about help, help, help. Ain't nobody gonna help you do shit. Nigga, we in the next cell. We in the next cell trying to go to sleep, hearing this nigga saying, help, please stop, no. Some new nigga who just got put on, who just got his ass raped by some other nigga who don't even fucking know. And the funny thing is, these niggas are the same niggas who used to run on the block with him. You feel me? Like I said, you are lucky if you get locked up with some niggas who some real niggas who actually look out, who actually have your back, who actually would put on for you. You'll be lucky because the chain gang system changes a nigga's mentality real quick. Your whole mindset get changed real quick. So like I said, I wouldn't wish jail on this nigga, but I feel like it's time for this nigga to pay up. Because you've been talking all that shit, you've been running all that shit, so it's time for you to pay up. And secondly, how you gonna claim a gang, and you gonna claim to be this and claim to be that, but out of nowhere, when it's time to pay up and the charges start dropping on you, oh, I'm no longer this, I'm no longer that, or these niggas was doing this, these niggas was doing that. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, I got family, I got friends, I got homies who died for this shit. You feel me? Matter of fact, I got homies right now who are still locked up for this shit. You feel me? Shit, I got homies who's doing bids for life for this shit, who ain't never gonna see daylight for this shit. You feel me? I know people who's lost uncles, brothers, cousins, sisters, nephews, nieces. People who died for this shit, who died for that so-called color you talking about. Real niggas who actually gave their life for that shit, man. Niggas who ain't never gonna see their dads no more. Niggas who ain't never gonna see their uncles no more. Niggas who ain't never gonna see their sisters and brothers no more for this shit. And you took that shit as a joke. You feel me? So I feel like the only thing I felt too excited about when it came to that whole situation was the fact that they know this nigga is a bitch. They want this nigga to school on his other niggas, so they put him in general population. Because they know 6ix9ine know if his life is in danger and he needs to snitch and he in general population, somebody's gonna try to pull up on him. Someone's gonna try to fuck him up. So of course he's gonna go ahead and try to snitch to get his ass out of there. Niggas in the street who gangbang for real, who are real gangsters, who are real dogs, when they get locked up, they don't have the option of being put on no protective custody. They don't got the option of being put in PC, my nigga. Them POs don't give a fuck about none of that shit. When you get locked up and you a gangbanger, the first thing they're gonna see your gang affiliate tattoos or whatever they might be on you, they gonna throw your ass in the cell. Nigga, I was locked up in cell block D, my nigga. Cell block D had nothing but Crip niggas in it. I'm talking about gang of Crip niggas, you feel me? When I got pulled up, last time I got locked up and shit in California, when I finally said enough was enough and shit, when I finally got locked up, my nigga, when I got in there, the officer that was in there straight up asked me, my nigga, do you gangbang? And I was just like, because when these niggas ask you if you gangbang, the first thing they gonna do, they're gonna tag your tattoos, they're gonna see what set you bang. Not only they gonna mark that shit in the system, my nigga, that shit's forever gonna follow in the system. That shit's forever gonna trace you in the system. They're gonna try to put your ass somewhere where they know, because especially if you gang, if that officer who's working in there happen to be cool with some of the motherfuckers in there or getting paid from niggas in there, and they know your rivalry gang have rivalry with this gang, of course they're gonna try to set your ass up. Like I said, the chain gang ain't no place to be or no place to joke with. Them niggas don't give a fuck. You feel me? When I got locked up and shit like that, this nigga asked me if I gangbang. I told him straight up, no. You feel me? Nigga was just like, okay. You feel me? The nigga said, no. You okay, cool. You feel me? Nigga took my name, took my fingerprints and all this shit like that, took me, did all that shit like that and threw me in the motherfucking cell. When they threw me in the cell and shit like that, and I got in the cell, I'm in a cell block where it's nothing but straight Crips. You feel me? I'm in a cell block where everybody in there is Crips. Everybody in there is Crips. And it was kind of ironic and shit when I got in there and everybody was Crips and shit like that. It was half Crips on this side, half Mexicans on that side, and my ass is the only motherfucker in there who bang red. You feel me? So I'm the only motherfucker in there who banging red with a bunch of niggas who's banging blue. At the end of the day, I already know. One, these niggas is gonna try some shit. Luckily, I'm honestly gonna say luckily for me, I don't know whether it was luck or whether it was however the universe worked that time, that day and shit like that. However it was, I ended up getting taken out of cell block D the same day. Like, I can't even say what time it was because, like I said, I didn't even know. I was locked. I was on 23-hour lockdown. Nigga, I was on level 7. I'm not gonna tell you why, but I was on level 7. You feel me? So I don't know why they transfer this shit, but when they transfer this shit and whatnot, they ended up putting me on another cell block. You feel me? When I ended up getting on another cell block, I found out half the cell block was either you know, a good amount of it was Bloods here, couple niggas was Crips, couple niggas was Vatos, and the rest was all white KKK niggas, all skinheads, this and all that other KKK shit. You feel me? And luckily, when I got in there, one of the OGs that I met in there actually used to ride with my uncles and shit. You feel me? So when I got locked up, the nigga was like, oh, I know y'all people back in the day. I was like, yeah, nigga, what you doing all the way down here in Dago when we and shit like that, when we all the way in LA type shit? How you all the way down here in Dago locked up in these motherfuckers jailhouses and shit like that? You feel me? So to get to the point of what I'm trying to say is, it's like, I honestly can't feel bad for this nigga, because when I got locked up and shit like that, and niggas knew I was blood, I ain't had no choice. These hands right here was all I had. My nigga, that's all I had. And I'm sure half of you niggas gonna be watching these videos, see, oh, this little ass nigga, oh, this little size ass nigga, da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. What? Try it if you like. Best believe that shit. Try it if you like. A lot of niggas learn that shit hard too. Try it if you like. Like I say, niggas out here talk a lot of shit because they could quickly grab a gun and shit like that. But they can't throw these up. These niggas, they can't throw these. Niggas is scared to throw these up. You feel me? They can grab a gun and shoot a nigga. No problem. Anybody, my 5-year-old could pull a trigger. She a sniper with that shit. She could be a beast with that shit. But nigga, that's 5 years old. So anybody can pull a trigger. But these right here, a lot of niggas scared of an ass whooping. A lot of niggas scared to throw hands because these niggas out here are scared to put these up. I grew up back in the days, man. Like I said, I'm from a third world country called Haiti, my nigga. You feel me? I'm from the savage land for real, for real. You feel me? And I grew up throwing these up every fucking day. Like, you can ask my mama back in the days in school and shit. I was that little nigga who used to fight everybody. I don't give a fuck how tall, how big, how little. I don't give a fuck who you was. I would fight anybody. Because these right here was what I was counting on. I wasn't carrying no guns with me and said I'm gonna shoot you first. Nah, nigga, I would fuck your ass up with these hands first. And if you keep acting up, then I would have bust on your bitch ass. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Like I say, niggas get locked up in jail and can't throw these up and sit and start crying when they get locked up and shit. And now you wanna go have these people camp, oh, free 6ix9ine or free, no, fuck that shit. Let that nigga go to jail and see how he feels to actually be in a situation where all the shit he's been talking outside the street actually bring him here. You a thug nigga, you a goon nigga, you all this and you all that, right? Well, it's time to pay up. Now you're in a situation where you have to actually represent that shit. You feel me? I always, whenever people come to me in a friendly conversation, because I don't go out dressing like a gangbanger. You feel me? I'm 29 years old. I got 2 kids. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't go out dressing like no gangbanger, making myself look like a motherfucking straight bullseye. You feel me? Whenever somebody come and talk to me in a straight up shit, I was like, you know what? I'm no longer active. You feel me? Straight up. I would always tell people I'm no longer active. But don't you fucking get it twisted. Just because I'm no longer active don't mean I'm gonna let you get disrespectful. Don't mean I'm gonna let you get sideways. Don't mean you ain't gonna get checked if you come on some fuck nigga shit with it. When I say I'm no longer active, I mean if I see a nigga walking down the street wearing blue, I don't give a fuck. Mind your business, I mind my business. You go left, I go right, we keep it pushing. We all have a good fucking day, we'll make it home to our kids and call it a night. That's what I mean when I say I'm no longer active. I don't mean if you come at me on some bullshit and start running your mouth, you ain't gonna get bust on. That ain't what I mean when I say I'm no longer active. I mean I will still fuck your ass up for my set. But at the end of the day, if I see you across the street minding your business and my business, I ain't gonna go ahead and just start fucking with you. When I was younger and dumb and ignorant, by all means, I had time for that. But nowadays, like I said, I'm about to be damn near 30. I'm about to be 30 years old. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to make sure my babies get older and live and eat good. And this nigga right here who's supposed to be a rapper, your first thought should have been making sure your family is good. You making sure. I even seen a video where he was getting preached by fucking Fat Joe, letting his nigga know exactly what it is with industry niggas. And you still took all that information. You had a lot of niggas preaching to you, telling you exactly how to do things. And you took all that information and just threw it at the door. So that's on you. But anyways though, man, I just want to let y'all know how I felt about this whole situation, because I know a lot of y'all is two-sided with this shit. A lot of y'all saying free 6ix9ine, a lot of y'all saying fuck 6ix9ine. I'm on the side I say fuck 6ix9ine how I feel, because when this nigga took some shit and got disrespectful with it, he took a culture he didn't understand and tried to represent it and tried to bang with it and went with it the wrong way, and he got checked by some real niggas who actually fuck with that shit. You feel me? Every time he stepped foot in Cali, them real niggas checked his ass on that shit. You feel me? These niggas don't play about that shit. So like I said, man, y'all just hit the like button, man, hit the comment box, and let me know exactly how y'all feel about all this and shit, man, like dead ass and shit, man, like for real, let me know how you feel about this whole situation and shit, and I'ma holla at y'all, man. Like I said, the channel's called We Forever Lit and shit like that. Hit me up with the comments, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, man, straight up for real, man. I'm about to check up on y'all again with some more information about some more shit. You never know, my kids might stop by, my dog might stop by. You never know, man. Like I said, the channel's called We Forever Lit. We gonna do everything that it is to be, man. Support the hustle, support your boy, man. It's your boy KB checking out, man. For real.